What up, what up, what up? It's your boy D back at you with another video. So today we are going over Royal Rumble 2025 predictions. These are my predictions for the Royal Rumble for this Saturday. This has the potential of being the biggest Royal Rumble pay-per-view of all time. The amount of stars that could be on this show will be absolutely groundbreaking. And I cannot wait to break this all down with you. So, without further ado, we are about to just go straight in it. This is going to be probably a longer video than y'all seen from me. So, y'all can just sit back, relax, because we about to talk that talk. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, the first match on the card is the Women's Royal Rumble match. And in this match, we have some stars in this match. The stars in this match that we are already aware of is we got Nia Jax, we got Bayley, we got Charlotte Flair, we have Bianca Belair, we have Naomi, we have Liv Morgan, we have Lyra Valkyria, we have Ivy Nile, we have Io Sky, and more. Now, you may ask, who do I have as surprises / debuts in this match? We have, for me, the first name off my list of who could potentially be in the Royal Rumble this weekend, Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella would be very awesome in this main event, Royal Rumble. Sorry, not the main event, Royal Rumble. Nikki Bella would be very great in this Royal Rumble. Why? Because for this era of the WWE Divas that we have, she's a pioneer. Some of the best women's wrestlers, some of the women's wrestlers we love today, they all pretty much got their start watching Total Divas. Bianca Belair is one. Tiffany Stratton is another one. Oh my God. Maxine Dupree is another wrestler who started by watching Total Divas and was like, yo, you know what? Maybe I can do this. I believe Roxanne Perez was on an episode of Total Divas when she was a child. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But a lot of these, Nikki Bella really is a pioneer to a lot of the women today. No matter what, the Bella twins are pioneers to this new generation. Not even just Nikki. I don't think Brie is going to be in the Royal Rumble because AEW, Daniel Bryan. Then, on top of that, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure Nikki Bella is the longest reigning Divas / women's champion ever. If I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure she beat AJ Lee's record. So Nikki Bella being in this match would be very dope and very cool moment for those girls who look up to her to have that moment with her in the ring. It would just be a dope moment. So I'm going Nikki Bella for my first person. The next person I have is obviously Jordynne Grace. Absolute dog in the ring. The juggernaut herself. Miss Jordynne Grace will be in the Royal Rumble. She was in the Royal Rumble last year, and she put the fuck on. That girl came to play. She showed up, and she showed out. So hell yeah, I have Jordynne Grace in the Royal Rumble, making her big debut as a WWE superstar, and she's finna go and do the damn thing. Next on the list is gonna be one of the big holy shit moments. TNA Knockouts champion Masha Slamovic. I feel TNA is gonna have their presence in these Royal Rumbles, and I feel like it would be a really fucking cool moment if Masha Slamovic is in this Royal Rumble. Do you know how dope that would be if she's in this Royal Rumble, especially if she has a face-off with Jordynne Grace? The internet and people would eat that shit up. So I'm telling you, I'm telling you, TNA gonna have their presence in this Royal Rumble. I promise you on that. And I feel like Masha would be a big moment for her and Jordan. Jordan and Naomi again. You can do Naomi and Masha. You could do so many different things with this. You can cook so many different recipes with this. I had to mention Masha Slamovic, TNA Knockouts champion in this Royal Rumble. And then who else we got? We got, of course, Michelle McCool. And if you ask me about Michelle McCool has been in a few Royal Rumbles already. And I want her to continue to keep being in these Royal Rumbles. Why? Because if you ask your boy, Michelle McCool is one of the most underrated women's wrestlers, period. Why? Because of the time she was in. She was in that Divas era where the Divas really weren't wrestling. You know, they were more like escorts backstage and shit like that. Wearing heels and having mud fights and all that dumb shit. That's the era where you had the mud fights and all that stuff. And then you had the Divas Champion era where it kind of was just a title just to give. Nobody really cared, for being honest. But Michelle McCool could work her ass off. She was a dog in that ring. And she's one of those wrestlers that really just wasn't her. Beth Phoenix, Mickie James, they did the best they could, but they really weren't given that time in WWE to truly be them. But they're dogs nonetheless. And I would love to see Michelle McCool in this Royal Rumble with the amount of stars that is in this Royal Rumble. I really want to see Michelle McCool in this Royal Rumble 1,000%. Next on my list, we have NXT champion, the beautiful Madness, Julia. Come on, you gotta have the NXT champion in there if you ask your boy. I feel like that would be a big ass moment that I would love so damn much. So you damn Skippy, I have the beautiful Madness, Julia, in the Royal Rumble. Next on my list is Jade Cargill. Is Jade ready? Are we really about to kick off Jade versus Bianca at WrestleMania 41? Because your boy, I hope so. I've been waiting for Jade versus Bianca. I want my match. In the words of Batista, give me what I want. Next on my list is the man, Becky Lynch. Come on, man. It's time where Becky Lynch is the Rock of the women's generation. She's the biggest star. When you ask about who's the biggest star, the biggest draw, it's Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch is the money. She's the money. People love Becky Lynch. People adore Becky Lynch. And the moment you hear that, oh, it's going to break the roof off the damn joint. And Becky Lynch in this Royal Rumble, ooh, man, the stories, the face-offs, you can tell in this match would be something special. All right, so my final four for this match. We have Jordynne Grace. We have Becky Lynch. We have Charlotte Flair. And we have Liv Morgan. Now, before you ask, do I have Roxanne Perez in this match? Yes, I do. Actually, I have Roxanne Perez being my MVP in this match. I think Roxanne is going to be an early entrant, and I think Roxanne is going to be a dog and show out. And I think she and Bayley are going to continue their feud into the Royal Rumble, which eventually will lead to Roxanne Perez being on the main roster. Just wanted to put that out there. But if you ask me, this is the final four: Jordynne Grace, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan's always in the final four, and she always do her thug thizzle. You feel me? I feel like it's a perfect blend of wrestlers, because you're really not going to know who's going to win between Becky and Charlotte. And Jordynne Grace is just the juggernaut, and I feel like she's one of those people where you could be surprised as shit if she throws her hat in the ring. I could have replaced Jordynne Grace with Io Sky. I thought about it. Could you imagine Io Sky, Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair, and Liv Morgan? Woo! As a final four? That could cook. That could cook. But it doesn't matter because the winner of the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble, who will go on to WrestleMania to face the champion of her choosing, is the Queen, Charlotte Flair. Charlotte Flair will be going to WrestleMania. She will become the first woman ever to win 2 Royal Rumbles, as not only Charlotte Flair is also chasing history to hold the record of the most championships won in WWE. Charlotte Flair, to me, if you ask me, Charlotte Flair is the greatest of all time. People are not gonna like that. Don't care. I stand on business when I say Charlotte Flair is the greatest female wrestler of all time. Nobody wrestles better than Charlotte Flair. I'm sorry. I challenge anybody who got a better wrestling resume as a female than Charlotte Flair. I'll wait because I'll put her match against Rhea Ripley at WrestleMania 39 against anybody. Motherfuckers do not hold a candle to Charlotte Flair when it comes to big matches. You can give me Becky. I'll listen to Becky Lynch. After that, you can give me Trish. I'll take Trish. You can give me Lita. I'll take Lita. You can give me Alundra Blaze. So many great women who are wrestlers. So many great. And I love them all. But if you ask me who is the greatest of all time, it's Charlotte Flair. And Charlotte Flair will only continue to wear that jacket as the GOAT of female wrestling. And then she will go on to face my queen, the Sharpay Evans of WWE, your women's WWE champion, Miss Tiffany Stratton, Mrs. Tiffy time at WrestleMania 41. That is my women's Royal Rumble match. You see how crazy this is? We spent 14 minutes alone on the women's Royal Rumble. I told y'all, be in it for the long run. Sit down, grab a seat. We talking that talk. Next match on the list, Tag Team Championship match. DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns, 2 out of 3 falls. I think this match is going to be very sneaky, very underrated. I think this match is going to be absolutely gas. I think it's going to be a perfect place to show the talent that the Motor City Machine Guns really do have. That being said, I'm sticking with DIY. I do think DIY will be carrying the championships into WrestleMania. I just don't see them losing at this point. I don't see why they would lose at this point. Unless you have something like Jacob and Solo form a tag team and then take the belts off of them or something. But other than that, ain't no way that's happening either. So I'm going to stick with my prediction. DIY will beat Motor City Machine Guns in a banger of a match at the Royal Rumble. Next on my list, we have, the WWE Championship. We have Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens in a ladder match. This match finna slap, okay? This match is finna cook on different levels. I'm so excited for this match, man. I think the storytelling they've been telling for this match has been very dope. Now, do I have Cody Rhodes losing at the Royal Rumble? Hell no. Cody Rhodes is going to win this match. But the biggest moment of this match will be Cody will seem out for the count. Maybe he'll go through a table or something. But the moment you hear that, I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They understand. They talk to me. When Randy Orton, when that theme song hits, the Lucas Oil Stadium is going to go crazy, as Randy Orton will screw Kevin Owens out of winning that title. Randy Orton will RKO Kevin Owens. Cody Rhodes will go up, grab the titles. Cody Rhodes will retain and be the sole WWE champion, in which That will leave Kevin Owens to beat the dog shit out of Sami Zayn and probably screw Sami Zayn out of the Royal Rumble because he's going to say, why weren't you there for me? Why didn't you help me out? Mark my words. Mark my words. And now, we got to talk about it now, baby. We got to talk about it now. Here we are. The Men's Royal Rumble match. If you ask me, what's the best Royal Rumble match of all time? Royal Rumble 2007. Match is absolute gas. I know people are going to say Royal Rumble 2001, but Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker sold that Royal Rumble to me as the best Royal Rumble of all time. Sticking to my guns. I'm standing on business on that. But this Royal Rumble here, star-wise, could be the biggest Royal Rumble ever. Ever. That's how many stars are in this fucking Royal Rumble. Let's name them. The stars in this match are John Cena, CM Punk, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, LA Knight, Jey Uso, Rey Mysterio, Sami Zayn, Logan Paul, Penta, Chad Gable, Braun Breaker. I'm a dog, I'm a mutt. That Braun Breaker. You know how many dogs we have in this match? We got people in this match. We have stars in this match. And it's going to be one hell of a Royal Rumble where you don't really know who's going to win the Royal Rumble. In normal previous bookings, we all knew the Royal Rumble winner. We all genuinely don't know who's going to win this Royal Rumble. They can go so many different ways. Now, who will have the best Royal Rumble performance? To me, Jacob Fatu. That boy is finna show out in Lucas Oil Stadium. I just have that feeling, man. He gonna do his thing. In this match, that boy Jacob finna go to work, fam. Jacob finna go to work. I just have that feeling in my heart and soul that boy is going to be dangerous in this match. And I'm gonna love every damn moment of it. Now, Royal Rumble surprises / debut. First surprise I have on the list, Obafemi. Why Obafemi? I'm going to get to that in a moment. Next surprise, Omos. Omos was in Japan for a while. I feel like Omos comes back as a big return, quote unquote. And I just imagine a stare down between two big ass giants like Obafemi and Omos. Imagine Omos and Obafemi beating the dog shit out of everybody in the ring. And could you imagine if Jacob Fatu or I'm a dog, I'm a mutt, Braun Breaker throw Obafemi and Omos both out of the ring at the same time? That's going to be a steal the show type of elimination. Like, damn, that's some dog behavior. I literally have them in the Royal Rumble for that one moment, because that moment would be type crazy. I just had to say that. Next, who possibly could be in this Royal Rumble? Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Your TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Joe Hendry, can finally have his moment. Could you imagine the stare down between John Cena and Joe Hendry? That moment would be dope as hell. A stare down between Joe Hendry and Drew McIntyre. These are fire moments that could happen in this match that I think we all would enjoy. Hell, an LA Knight Jey Uso going at it is a fire moment. We got time to make some really dope moments in this match. Then, one of the bigger Royal Rumble surprises, a return from Aleister Black. Aleister Black returns to the WWE. Man, what? Because let me tell you something about bro. If Triple H has been in charge for all these years, Aleister Black would be I still believe Aleister Black would be a world champion if Triple H was in charge from day one. Aleister Black is a dog. He's so different and he's so fucking cool. To a point of, I feel like Aleister Black and Karrion Kross, they could do something dope. Those two right there, Aleister Black and Karrion Kross, both characters, they could do something really cool. Aleister Black and the White Six, they could do something really goddamn cool. So, Aleister Black returning to the company, I'm all for that. Hell yeah. Next on my list is I Show Speed. I Show Speed, it will be streaming Royal Rumble. I can't wait to see what that looks like. And I can definitely see I Show Speed doing his thing. And then his music hits and they're like, yo, you're up next. You're up next. I'll hold down the stream. I Show Speed comes out, does his thing. Which leads to my next surprise. Kai Cenat. Why would you put Kai Cenat in the Royal Rumble? Yes. Why? It is a brilliant marketing move to have three of the biggest names. Logan Paul, Kai Cenat, I Show Speed in the Royal Rumble. These people amass for so many amount of viewers. Could you imagine those three in the Royal Rumble? Speaking of, on HBO Max announced today, we found out it's in a boxing match. It's going to be Jake Paul versus Logan Paul. Why not have Jake Paul eliminate Logan from the Royal Rumble? Boom. So you can take your story in WWE and now you can sell tickets with it. Genius marketing move. It is an insane marketing move to do all of this. And that's why I say you go Juntao and you push the damn button. I got I Show Speed and Kai Cenat in the Royal Rumble. And then, of course, my last person for the Royal Rumble is going to be my boy, Mr. Whoop That Trick Williams. I feel his presence in the Royal Rumble would be very dope, especially if he has a stare down with Carmelo Hayes and throws Melo out the Rumble. That would be something special. That would be something dope. And that would be something I want to see. So shout out to that boy, Trick Willie. Now, just think about the Royal Rumble stare down opportunities that we have. We have John Cena and CM Punk. We have CM Punk and Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. Braun Breaker and Jacob Fatu. What if Solo's in the match? Roman and Solo. You can have a whole bloodline versus bloodline type of feel. Cena and Joe Hendry. So many different things you can do. So many different collaborations you can do. And which leads me to my final four for this match. You have CM Punk, John Cena, Roman Reigns, and Seth freaking Rollins. This final four would be disgusting because we would have no idea what the fuck they're gonna do. No idea. Or you can have CM Punk, John Cena, Roman Reigns, Jey Uso, and have Jey Uso shock the world. That's another way. That's another possibility they could do. But the reason why, with these four, you have no idea who's going to WrestleMania. And it's funny because out of all these names, the only person who has never won a Royal Rumble in their life is CM Punk. And CM Punk will win this Royal Rumble by eliminating Seth freaking Rollins. I have CM Punk as your 2025 Men's Royal Rumble winner. And now people may be asking me, yo, D, how is Roman Reigns losing this match? Just imagine Roman Reigns, I don't know, he takes out Seth Rollins with a Superman punch, right? Roman is hulking up. Everybody's down on the ground. He's like, he's talking his shit. Everybody's like, all they asses is getting out of my ring. I'm the tribal chief. He puts the one up in the air. He starts to get ready to do the spear. And all you hear is, if you smell what the Rock is cooking. Lucas Oil Stadium goes ape shit. Lucas Oil Stadium goes bananas. The Rock comes out. You know what I'm saying? His whole entrance. Roman Reigns is like, what the fuck are you doing here? Rock walks towards the ring, stares at Roman, gives the cut next signal again. Say, CM Punk throws Roman over the top rope. Roman Reigns has been eliminated from the Royal Rumble. Or what if The Rock doesn't show, what if they hit The Rock's music anyway? And when they hit The Rock's music, it immediately causes distraction to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns walks towards the ring. He's so confused. Rock never comes out. Punk eliminates Roman Reigns. And what if that was the favor? What if the favor that Paul owes CM Punk is to get CM Punk into the main event of WrestleMania? And what if that's the way they do it? What if that's the way they spin it? And when Reigns is just like, is this the favor? Who ordered this? I didn't order you to do this. You can start to tell that story. And what if Paul said, I don't listen to you anymore. I listen to my high chief. And then The Rock shows. What if Paul Heyman aligns himself with The Rock? We have so many questions. We have so many scenarios, so many different thoughts, so many different things going on in my head. And that's the perfect reason why this Royal Rumble is going to be unforgettable. This is going to be a moment-making Royal Rumble, and I cannot wait to see the 2025 Royal Rumble. Let me know your predictions in the comments below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It has been your boy D, Forever Gang. I love you. I appreciate you. And until forever finds you,